A missile is fired from an area controlled by Russia-backed separatists in eastern Ukraine in July 2014. It hits Malaysian Airlines flight MH-17, flying from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur, and kills everyone on board. Nearly 5 years later, the International Joint Investigation Team said they have reduced the number of potential suspects. And now the head of the Dutch police's National Crime Squad, Wilbert Polissen, was ready to name names.
Vandaag sturen wij internationale aanhoudingsbevelen uit voor de 4 verdachten die wij gaan vervolgen. Igor Girkin, Sergei Dubinsky, Oleg Pulatov en Leonid Garchenko.
The first 3 are Russian citizens, and the JIT said they all served in the Russian intelligence services. Kharchenko, a Ukrainian, was a separatist commander, according to the JIT. Dutch Chief Prosecutor Fred Westerbeker laid out more details of the charges.
Concreet worden de verdachten vervolgd voor 1. Het doen verongelukken van vlucht MH17 met de dood van alle inzittenden tot gevolg. Strafbaar gesteld in artikel 168 van het Wetboek van Strafrecht. En 2. De moord op 298 inzittenden van vlucht MH17, strafbaar gesteld in artikel 289 van het Wetboek van Strafrecht.
Afgeschoten met een Buck-Taylor.
Last year, the JIT said the missile system used in the attack was transported to Ukraine by Russia's 53rd Anti-Aircraft Missile Brigade. Now it said it had identified a direct chain of command between the 4 suspects and Russia. The highest-ranking suspect, Igor Girkin, seen here in uniform in separatist-held Donetsk in 2014, denied the charges in comments quoted by Russia's Interfax news agency. The Kremlin has previously blamed Ukraine for shooting down the plane. Westerbeker repeated earlier complaints that Russia was not cooperating with the investigation and said the trial would take place at a court in The Hague with or without the suspects.
De rechtbank heeft ons laten weten dat het strafproces tegen deze verdachten zal beginnen op 9 maart 2020 om 10 uur.
Investigators have already provided extensive evidence for their conclusions, based on phone intercepts, social media posts and witness testimony. The criminal trial will provide even more detail on one of the most horrific incidents of the conflict in eastern Ukraine.